They're 12 and 13 years old. A little young, you think, for their parents to be worried about cigarette smoking? But that's the point. This is the age to stop them before they start, to make theirs a smokeless generation. You can make them realize that smoking is playing with fire, playing with lung cancer, emphysema, heart disease, playing even with early death. Is it worth your effort? You bet their life it is. Get in touch with your local PTA. Do your part in their program to keep that first cigarette from being a matter of life or death.
Hey, John, get out of the window.
70 years ago, a dread disease stalked the land, tuberculosis. In order to fight it, an organization was formed. We chose as our symbol this cross of Lorraine. Through the use of Christmas seals, funds were raised for education and treatment. Our name, the Tuberculosis Institute of Chicago and Cook County. With our help, tuberculosis has been greatly reduced. But today's society has bred new diseases. Emphysema, chronic bronchitis, lung cancer, asthma, and still other respiratory diseases are on the rise because of an increase in cigarette smoking and air pollution. And because we fight all lung diseases, we've changed our name. We're now Chicago Lung Association. We hope you'll remember our new name, because we're still the Christmas Seal people. Please help. It is a matter of life and breath.
Hi, may I help you? Okay, was this for birth control or a pregnancy test or what?
When you come in, they'll explain to you why.
Okie doke. So you want to come down this Thursday at 3:30?
For birth control?
And do you have anything?
Family planning means more than you may have thought. For information or help, call the family planning clinic in your community, your local health department, or your own physician.
How many kids did you want, Laddie? Well, I wanted one, but I got 4.
For help or information on family planning, call the family planning clinic in your community, your local health department, or your own physician.
My parents have a very deep love for each other, and when they've had sex, I'm sure it was really a beautiful thing for them to do. Do you have a good relationship with your parents? You can talk about it.
To produce a good relationship with them, you have to be honest with them.
This openness is what's frightening to them. Yeah.
They'll hold back on some things because there's some things they're going to want you to know now.
If you have a question, ask them. Don't be afraid.
The things that we're doing today are not what they were doing 30 years ago, and it's away from what they're used to.
I guess that I was just born into a good family. I was lucky to have 2 very open-minded parents.
There's one additional comment I wanted to make to you now that we've discussed birth control and venereal disease. Virginity is really not a sin, although in certain quarters...
Family planning means more than you may have thought. For information or help, call the family planning clinic in your community, your local health department, or your own physician.
You've got your problems, I'm sure. Everybody does. But if we stop to think about it for a moment, maybe our problems could be worse. Thanks to Easter Seal Care, Rachel here, she's got hopes for a brighter future along with a lot of other kids. If you don't care, who will? Right?
Yeah.
Did you ever hear this song?
What?
I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. Can't
hear the whistle blowing.
Dinah blow you home?
No, Dinah blow you home.
Oh, you are the dearest thing that ever happened. If one picture is worth all I could say about how Easter Seals cares for handicapped kids, then this is it. And you can help.